There's a market for selling IP addresses because they're a scarce and valuable resource. When the internet was designed, the IP addressing scheme only allowed for just over 4 billion unique addresses. And as the internet has grown well beyond the original design, the number of addresses has not met the need. And we've reached the point now where every registry has run out of available IPv4 addresses, leaving only prior recipients of those addresses as the supply source. Here in the States, we have about 5 IP addresses per capita, whereas in South Korea, it is 1 IP address for every 24,000 people. And in order to incentivize those address holders to release the addresses, they're paid for them.
Organizations looking for IP addresses might be small companies looking to multi-home so they can have an internet connection with multiple providers. It can be an ISP that's looking to expand their markets and need more IP addresses for their customers. Or it can be a larger company looking to expand their footprint in the cloud computing industry. Sellers of IP addresses are lucky. They have excess IP addresses that they may have received for free many years ago and no longer need them.
We find, for example, that many sellers are ISPs, colleges, and other medium to large organizations who received address space 15 to 20 years ago and who no longer need it for their original intended purpose.
The way the process works is we generally have buyers inquire. They want to know, do we have a particular block size? We try to make sure that the buyer is pre-approved if the registrar requires it. Once they're pre-approved, we negotiate price. Sometimes there's contract negotiations, and then we ask the buyer to put the money for the purchase into escrow. Once the money is in escrow, we instruct the seller to initiate the transfer with the registrar. We tell each buyer and seller, based on their situations, what the next step is.
There are some pitfalls involved in buying and selling IP addresses that only an experienced broker can help mitigate. You wouldn't want to engage in a large financial transaction that you might only do once or twice in your life, not knowing these pitfalls.
Only experienced brokers understand pricing in the market, which does change. And unless a broker has enough experience and enough deals being transacted over time, he won't have an accurate understanding both of what the current price is and what pricing trends are. And this information is obviously very important to buyers and to sellers.